When I first heard about the hashtag win like a Bosch, an example came to my mind from my volleyball time, which I would like to share with you today. I have been a trainer coach for 9 to 10-year-old girls, and we were having an amazing season. We were striving to become champions that year. We were winning every set, every match, and thus we also qualified for a regional tournament. The tournament went well, we were winning again, and the joy of the girls was heartbreaking. It was amazing to see them glowing. They had such a good time, and they were getting better every match. And then we came to the finals. In this tournament, we played 2 sets on time, and whoever had more points was the winner in the end. In the finals, nothing was working out anymore. They completely lost their game. It seemed like they all had a nervous breakdown together. So we were standing there, no strategy, nothing that I did in exchanging team members was working, and they were just lost. And the unavoidable happened. We have lost the first set, 21-3. It broke my heart to see them like this. They had no more confidence in their body. Shoulders were hanging, heads went down. And I stood there as a coach at the sideline. I was like, wow, okay, I can't let them go home like this. Even if we won't be able to win the finals, this is not how I want to see them leaving the court today. So I decided to change the experience. We needed to create distance. So I took them with me into the fitting room, and there we didn't talk about volleyball anymore. I switched on some music, we were dancing around, we were just having a good time. You could see the girls smiling again, having a good time and just enjoying life. So with this confidence in their body, I was very happy, but I was also a bit nervous because I still had to bring them back to the field. So I said, okay, let's sit down again. And please do a small visualization exercise with me. So I asked them to close their eyes and to go back to the semi-finals. How great it felt for us to act as a team, to win and to outperform. And with this feeling, I took them with me to visualizing how it would feel to play amazing volleyball again in the last set, to have fun on the field and to act as a team. Afterwards, we all came together, we screamed the team shout, and with heads and shoulders back up high, we went back to the field. And what happened then, I think I will never forget. It was pure joy to see them play. There was a fighting spirit that I have never seen before. They were running after every ball. They were playing their best game ever. And they had a good time together. And you know, the unimaginable happened. We have won the second set 21-2. And we were thus the winner of the tournament. You cannot imagine the explosion of joy that was in the gym at that point of time. It made me so proud to see them, how they've outgrown and how they managed to start and love their game again. What can we translate from this experience into our work environment? From my point of view, it comes down to a core. If we have a clear vision, a target that we are striving for, and fierce determination inside ourselves to work for this target, we will be able to manage every setback that will be on our journey. And from my 10 years at Bosch, I can tell you we can have the boldest plans. We can start our annual year so successfully. We have great ramp up of new production lines. We have good customer relationships. But there are times where we will be challenged. And these are the times where attitude can make the difference. We've just seen it. Core markets are breaking down. We're losing customer relationships. Inflations are high as ever, and we have to react. And I think from this volleyball example, I can translate some tips on how we can handle also these kind of setbacks in the work environment. First of all, it helps in the work environment as well to create distance. To go back from the emotions, to go back from this feeling of, I don't know what to do, and to bring up new solutions to the table. Secondly, you can ask for support. Maybe you find even someone in the work environment that can act as a trainer, that can bring back the focus, that can help you to believe again in the strong vision that you have. And thirdly, don't try to do it alone. You can reach out to your team. You can reach out to experienced team members around you, sparring partners, mentors. So don't forget to collaborate. And with a clear vision and fierce determination, we can overcome all these setbacks and this feeling of not knowing anymore, and then achieve sustainable high performance. You might wonder why I talk about this sustainable high performance all the time. What is this? Let's go back to the volleyball example. What I have seen there in the last set is not healthy to perform for a whole season. You would be too exhausted. So I believe we need the right balance to win the long-term battles. We need to have a good baseline performance. That's what we train for. That's what we get our education for. But then we need to have intensive recovery phases as well, where we ensure that we recharge to then have reserves for the extra pushes. I think it is really crucial for us to not forget about this recovery phase. Why do I say this so, touched, honestly speaking? I myself, unfortunately, have the experience of what it means to being overcommitted at work. I was striving for high performance at work. I was working long hours, and also performance was great. I received wonderful feedback, but I didn't take good care of me. And unfortunately, it has led to the fact that I had several slipped discs in my back. I could not walk anymore, and I was on very, very heavy medicine. Well, I just kept working. So what happened? One of my discs burst, and I needed an emergency surgery on my birthday. So it was very sad for a 27-year-old, very driven, very active me, lying there, not being able to walk anymore, on my birthday, having the surgery team singing happy birthday to me. But it all taught me a very important lesson that I still can benefit from. And that is, if I want to have high performance, I need to ensure that I have a good balance. For me, this good balance consists of several aspects. And I can recharge my energy resources by having good sleep, having a healthy nutrition, exercising regularly. You don't have to do it extensively, just regularly. And taking time for social activities as well. And actually, in this time of recovery, you get a lot of support. I didn't do it by myself. And someone gave a very nice meditation quote to me. We should sit daily for 10 minutes and meditate. But if we are too busy, we should sit for an hour. And I know sports is not for everyone. I'm aware of that. But I believe that the lesson that I have learned from this volleyball time can be translated to many different areas. Is it sports? Is it arts? The way of doing business? Whenever we see excellence, I believe it's never pure talent. But from my point of view, it is the clear vision, a healthy mind and body, and a strong persistence, dedicating attention, time, and effort to achieve excellence. So I wish us all that we don't let setbacks set us back. Thank you.